to go over there and I want to take her life right now. It's all I can do not to.
Do I see tears?
Everyone is talking about Jackie Christie right now because something very shocking just happened. People are saying Jackie has been cheating. And not with one man or even two, but with 5 different men while still being married to Doug Christie. Yes, 5. And Doug? He is finally done. He has decided to leave her and file for divorce. After all the years of standing by her side and being loyal, Doug is walking away from the love story they showed to the world for so long. Doug has always been known as a loyal and quiet man. He was always there for Jackie, even when people talked badly about her. He kept renewing their wedding vows every single year. He defended her in every situation. But now, all of that love and trust is gone. People on the internet are talking nonstop. Some are laughing, some are shocked, and everyone has something to say. Many are saying that Jackie was living a secret life, and now that Doug knows the truth, he is making sure she faces the results of her actions. This is not just a small fight between a couple. It is something very messy and very serious. Let us go back for a moment. Jackie and Doug were known as a strong couple. They stayed together through many ups and downs. They had problems, they had fights, and there were cheating rumors before too. But Jackie always acted like a loyal wife. She looked like she truly loved Doug. People believed in their love story. But now, everything has changed. The moment Jackie asked Doug for $300 million in the divorce, things got even worse. Doug said no way and decided to walk away for good. But let us be real, Jackie had been showing signs for years. She once said on TV that planning a wedding every year helps a couple stay together. That is why she made Doug marry her again every year. Not for love, but to stay in control. Doug used to smile during those vow renewals, but if you really looked at him, you could see that he looked tired. There was one episode with their daughter and Laura where Doug looked like he had no more energy left for the relationship. He looked like he had given everything and got nothing back. After some time, Doug started to feel like something was wrong. So, he hired a private investigator. And what came out was shocking. There were screenshots, videos, money records, everything. It looked like a full crime show. That is when the truth came out. Jackie was not just talking to one man behind his back. She had 5 different men. At first, people could not believe it. Doug has always been seen as a good man. He stayed quiet and respectful. He never embarrassed Jackie in public. But when the truth came out, no one could deny it anymore. And each of those 5 men had a different role in Jackie's secret life. One of them was giving her money and gifts. Another man was helping her fix her public image when things looked bad. Then there was an ex-boyfriend that Jackie could not let go of, no matter how much time had passed. But the biggest shock? One of those 5 men was a famous Hollywood actor. His name is so big that if people found out who he is, it could change everything in the industry. And it still does not end there. One more person, close to Jackie, was working with Doug's business rivals. People are saying Jackie was even giving away secrets about Doug's business to his enemies. That means this was not just cheating, it was also betrayal in a deep and serious way. What hurts the most is that many people had warned Doug before. His friends, his family, and even his coworkers told him something felt wrong. They saw the way Jackie acted. They noticed how she always wanted to be in control and how her stories did not always make sense. But Doug refused to believe them. He kept trusting her. He gave her his full heart. And now, that heart is broken. This whole situation is sad. Jackie and Doug were supposed to be that one couple who made it through everything. They were the example. But now, it looks like their whole love story was not as perfect as everyone thought. Doug Christie always stayed loyal to his wife Jackie. Many people around him tried to tell him something was wrong. His friends, family, and even people he worked with gave him warnings. But Doug did not listen. He wanted to believe in his love. He kept standing by Jackie's side. He kept renewing his vows every year. He believed in their marriage. But now, the truth has come out. And it has hurt him deeply. Jackie is now crying and saying that Doug left her. She says she is feeling sad and broken. But people are asking, is she really sad because she is hurt? Or is she only crying because she got caught? If you look at her social media now, it is full of angry comments. People are not feeling sorry for her. They are saying she fooled everyone by acting like the perfect wife, while doing something very wrong behind closed doors. They are calling her out and saying she betrayed someone who always stood by her side. While Jackie's world is falling apart, Doug is rising. He stayed quiet and trusted that the truth would come out. Now, people are supporting him more than ever. Deals that stopped because of the drama are back again. Fans are standing with him. He looks stronger now, and people are seeing a new side of him. The story Jackie tried to control is now gone from her hands. People close to Jackie are now sharing things. They're saying that Jackie always had a strange daily routine. Some days she was always around Doug, acting like a loving wife. Other days she would disappear for hours. She would say she had business meetings or needed time for self-care. But no one really knew where she was. Now, people believe that she was not going for self-care at all. She was meeting someone else. One source shared shocking news. Jackie went on many trips and told Doug she needed time alone to relax. But the truth is, she was not alone. The source said she booked fancy hotels using different names. She was very careful. She made sure no one could follow her. But the hotel staff noticed something. They said Jackie never ate alone, never sat by the pool alone, and there was always a man coming and leaving her room. Some of those trips also happened when Doug was out of town for his work. That means Jackie planned those trips when she knew Doug would not be around. And now, people are looking back at old photos of Jackie. In those photos, she was seen with different men. Before, people thought maybe they were just friends or work partners. But now, after all this news, those photos look very different. One of the biggest surprises is this: one of the men Jackie was meeting is a famous NBA player. While Jackie was married to Doug, who is also a basketball legend, she was secretly seeing someone who is still playing in the league. This player is very popular and has a strong reputation. If the truth comes out, it could hurt both Jackie and this player very badly. Doug is still respected in the basketball world. If he finds out this man was involved with his wife, it could cause a huge problem. And here is how Doug found out. Someone sent a letter to his office. The letter had no name and no signature, but it was full of details. It listed dates and moments that only someone very close to Jackie would know. It was clear that the person who wrote the letter wanted Doug to know the truth. So now, the truth is out. Jackie's double life is no longer a secret. And after staying quiet for so long, Doug might finally speak up and tell his side of the story. That letter Doug received changed everything. It had names, places, and exact dates. It was so clear and detailed that Doug could not pretend anymore. He had to face the truth. But here is something even more surprising: Jackie may have been giving small hints the whole time. If you go back and look at her old Instagram posts, some of them seem very different now. At the time, they looked normal, but now people are saying her words and pictures were quiet signs. Some believe she was hiding her truth in those posts. And here is another shocking part. A famous actress who has been in the industry for many years once tried to warn Doug. This actress saw something in Jackie that did not feel right. At a public event, she pulled Doug to the side and said, "There is something about Jackie. Please check her past. I do not think she is someone you should trust." Now people are wondering how Jackie kept this secret life hidden for so long. The answer might surprise you. A well-known reality star, who is very good at hiding secrets, was helping Jackie behind the scenes. They were closer than people knew. Some say this person helped Jackie plan private meetings, make excuses, and hide everything from the public. So Jackie was not only sneaking around. She also had strong help making sure nobody found out. Even Doug's family noticed something was wrong from the beginning. Sources say his parents never trusted Jackie. They saw signs early on: her need to control things, her obsession with looking perfect, and how her words and actions often felt different. They tried to tell Doug, but he refused to believe them. He loved Jackie too much and believed they were soulmates. But here is something that proves his family really had doubts. Jackie was not invited to many important family events. Doug was always welcome, but Jackie was often left out. This was not a mistake. His family chose not to include her. And now, it looks like they were right all along. But the damage is not just in their marriage. Now Jackie's career is falling apart too. Some big companies who worked with her are now walking away. One very famous beauty brand already removed her from a new campaign. They did not say anything publicly. They just quietly cut her out. Jackie was also supposed to be in a big movie soon. But now, the people making the movie are worried. They do not want any drama to affect the film. So now her future in movies may be gone too. At the same time, Doug's lawyers are getting serious. They are not only working on the divorce. They want to bring out strong proof against Jackie. If they share everything they know, Jackie's public image might be ruined forever. And there is more. Their daughter, Takari Lee, spoke out too. She shared that Jackie hurt her both physically and mentally when she was young. But Jackie did not say sorry. Instead, she went on Instagram and called her daughter a liar. She said Takari was just sad and making things up. When people heard what Jackie said about her daughter, they were truly shocked. Many asked the same question: how can a mother say her daughter's pain is just sadness and then still call herself a loving woman? It did not feel right to anyone. People expected a mother to show care, to say sorry, or at least try to understand her child's pain. But Jackie's response felt cold and uncaring. Takari, her daughter, also opened up. She shared something very emotional and honest. She said that growing up, she always felt uneasy around her mother. Not comfortable, not safe. She was always nervous, and something about their relationship never felt warm. Instead, Takari said she found peace and love in her relationship with her grandmother. Her grandmother made her feel safe. They were very close. And after her grandmother passed away, Takari began thinking more deeply about her own mother. The difference between the two relationships became very clear to her. One day, while thinking about it all, she broke down crying. She realized how far apart she and her mother really were. She said, "I always had butterflies around my mom. I could not relax. And when I compare that to how I felt with Grandma, it just shows how much love I was missing from my own mother." These words touched many people. They could see that Takari was not trying to hurt her mother. She was just speaking her truth. And because of that, many began to look at Jackie in a different way. This was no longer just about cheating rumors or a broken marriage. It was about a pattern, something deeper. People started to notice that the same woman who was accused of betraying her husband also had a broken bond with her own child. That made people stop and think, if her daughter did not trust her and her husband has finally decided to walk away, then maybe there really is something about Jackie that people have been ignoring. But even now, Jackie is not staying quiet. She has started to speak out. She says the cheating stories are not true at all. According to her, she is not the one who destroyed the marriage. She says Doug, her husband, started pulling away first. He was the one who stopped showing love. She claims that for a long time, he became emotionally distant, and he was already checked out of the relationship before the divorce was even mentioned. Some of Jackie's close friends have come forward to support her. They believe that Jackie is being blamed for everything unfairly. These friends say that Doug was never fully in the marriage emotionally. They claim that Jackie tried her best, but Doug was cold and distant. Now that things have gone public, they say people are only hearing one side of the story. Jackie's team of lawyers has now stepped in. They are getting ready to defend her. They want to prove that the stories going around are either false or have been made to look worse than they really are. Her legal team is working hard to protect her image and show that she is not the only one responsible for the problems in her marriage. But the public is divided. Some people believe Jackie. They say she is a woman under attack and everything is being twisted to make her look like the villain. Others believe Doug and Takari. They think the way Jackie treats her own daughter is proof enough that something is wrong. And then there are people who are just tired of all the drama. They are watching from the sidelines, waiting to see how it all ends. Because this is not just a family story anymore. It has become a public scandal. There are emotions, broken hearts, fame, and the pressure of everyone watching. What makes this even harder for Jackie is that her personal life is affecting her work too. Brands are walking away. Projects are being paused. And fans who once saw her as a strong, loyal woman are now wondering if it was all just an act. And while Jackie says she is being misunderstood, her daughter's words keep echoing in the background. "I was always nervous around my mom." Those words are soft, but they cut deep. They come from real pain. And no matter how big the legal battle becomes or how loud Jackie's defense is, people will remember how her own child felt growing up. So now the world is watching closely. Jackie is trying to fight back. She wants to fix her image and tell her side. Her lawyers are preparing everything. Her friends are defending her. But the truth? That is still unclear. This is more than just a messy divorce. It is about trust, love, motherhood, and what happens when your private life becomes public. And while the battle continues, one thing is certain: people are no longer just looking at the headlines. They are listening to the voices that were once ignored, and they are asking deeper questions. They want to prove the stories are not fully true. If they can show this, then everything could change. But many people are wondering something bigger. Is this divorce hiding something else? Some insiders believe there is more going on behind the scenes. They think this whole scandal is just a cover for a deeper secret. So what do you think? Is Jackie really the one who did wrong? Or is she just caught in a huge media storm? Can her career survive this? Let us know what you think in the comments. And make sure to follow for more updates, because this story is not over. There is still so much more to come.